Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Civilization VII once again to the beautiful Han Empire. Turn 3080 days where we left off in the last episode, and we continue onwards right away with settling. We do have a new settler that we finished now, and just in this very turn we're finishing irrigation. That means with irrigation we're gonna get another settlement limit. That is just right on time. The question though is, where would we like to settle this? It's really tricky for that one, really. I've been thinking a while, and we do have a bunch of options here, right? So we do have the gold down here, we do have the gold up here. Gold is priority, it is really powerful. 20% more gold towards purchasing buildings. It's stacking, and we already have 2 of them. With that we get a 3rd one in. That's just really neat. Silver would be the other one, but there's no silver close by. However, there is silver, and the thing is, we are not able to get to that silver here with our capital anymore, right? So I need to find another way how to manage this. Now we have this whole area here available with lots of resources, and we do have a bunch of settlement options, right? We do have this one here that gives me the food tiles here, and it also gives me direct access to the ocean down here as well, which is really powerful, right? Because we need to have a city on that side of the continent if we want to go into exploration age. So in that case, this would be probably the safest one for exploration age, right? But if I want to go for the short-term benefits of the city, it's probably this tile here. It has freshwater access, it's close to friendly site, and also it has access to this gold, it has access to the silver, it has access to the ocean down here, and it has access to both the goat and the marble over here as well. So this is an S tier location here, right? You have a lot of resources close by. So to me it makes sense to push here and then settle that tile here as well. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful tile. I'm just really happy that there is an oasis right here in the middle of the desert, because this is all I need. We also have then lots of dead tiles around it where we can make some beautiful urban districts as well. So I like this location a lot. Also wine. The first time that we're getting wine. That's just neat, I'd say. Next in line, we do have my production once again in the capital in Chang'an, and let's just check it out what we can do here. We can now build the altar. We really should be going with that. The library is also something that we have. We actually have the quest build the library, but it's not that we're in any hurry for that just yet. The altar just gives you more. We could also of course purchase one of them, right? They're both the same price. I'm waiting to settle on gold, and then we purchase another building because we're getting that 20%. I don't want to be left out of that. So let's start with just check it out. The library, we would get a nice bonus, adjacency bonus of culture, thanks to I think it was the other building adjacency bonus. What does it mean? Other building? It's the bonus that we get for each adjacent resource, right? And with that we can place it here, just safe. So let's go ahead and start building us the library. We want to push a bit more science now. We want to start with that. Looking at my general other opponents, they are having way more science than us. So at some point we need to get going here, because otherwise we're going to be left behind. Alright, I think that's it for now. I would also like to have my commander still here being filled with more troops. That would be something. My scout down here also continues. We should probably head over here to also see what's there. Let's continue. Nice! That was just really bad luck once again. Right, he's going to kill me now. There's no way I can actually save this. Next in line, we should be growing one of those cities here next. We're also under attack. Irrigation, there it is. Let's move the settler. There are enemy troops coming in. Yeah, we lost the scout. And if there's one enemy troop coming towards the territory, it's usually there's more of them. We have 148 influence. Yeah, going with La Venta would be another nice target here. Befriend them. It's not possible just yet. So we're a bit of a pickle here. So let's go ahead and also purchase as one of my specialty troops that we have, the Han, so the Joko Yunu. And they have some control and higher defense strength, plus 5 combat strength when attacking adjacent units. So really powerful, and I would like to get them in here as well. So we're purchasing one of them. We have enough gold to support them. Next, just check it out. My territory. I might move over here with my commander. And then we can hopefully deploy my... There you go. My warriors over there as well. Next, for my research, we should be going... Currency is really powerful. There is a reason for currency. That is the specialist limit in all cities. With that, we can finally employ specialists in the city. And don't forget, specialists give me special bonuses thanks to Confucius. So in this case here, let's go ahead. It is having another requirement though. And that is sailing. That we haven't really researched yet. So let's go ahead and get the sailing done. Ah, yes, there is the attack coming. I was expecting it. The question is, how should my settler behave? Should we settle now or should we wait with the settler? Let's also have my commander. We're going to move the commander. I don't know how many there are now. I'm going to wait with my commander here, just like that. And let them come. This is a good terrain here to defend, right? So we're in the forest here, and we should be able to easily make this work for us. So I'm just going to skip it now. I don't want to have anything else to do with those guys here for now. Settling is probably not easy right now, because they would they would move towards the city then. So let's skip this one for now. I'm not going to settle just yet. Might be a bad decision down the road. We'll just see. Okay, we do have now the range. So let's fire. For every action we do on enemy units, we do get experience points for our commander. And we want that. We want to have as much experience as possible. Should we purchase another unit? I'm inclined to go for that. It only takes 3 turns though to build me one of these. So I'm going to queue this in and prioritize one of my signature units. With that, we should be fine here. Alright, they're now going for my settler. This is of course a bit of a problem, so let's move the settler over again. That attack couldn't have been at a worse timing, honestly. What? Gonna have my Shock again attacking over there. And we can also grow again. Where should we grow? So we have the capital. We cannot get to those goat over there, so this is out of the question. I can go for the ivory over there. This gives me lots of bonuses. We could also move towards this tile here, the woodcutter, and get the horses in. Cavalry unit gains combat strength. The thing is, we don't have cavalry right now. So I'd rather go for the culture boost that the ivory gives me. So let's go ahead and build us a camp. There's nothing really. We could attack, yeah, the scout. I'm not getting any damage out of that, so why not? That should be some nice experience points. There you go. Also, my commander has no movement points. Or why can we not do the focus fire right now? That would be interesting to know. I'm moving my troops forward and skip the turn for now. Alright, also, we have influence. We have influence to befriend La Venta. I would like to do this. La Venta is going to be powerful for us. The reason for that is that they have the gold close by. So at some point, I definitely want to integrate this city here into my empire. It also has 1, 2, 3, another camel. And camels are really sweet because they increase your resources you can have assigned to a city by 2. And also La Venta has direct access to the ocean. So this is a very good city overall. And I think it's also La Venta. Yeah, it's La Venta that is attacking us right now. So getting them on positive turns can only be beneficial for us. Let's continue with... yep. Promotion for my commander is available. Very sweet. Let's kill them. There you go. We're moving one step forward. My next units are coming out soon. What to do with my settlers? I'm going to move them over here for now. So we're staying out of range here. Far away so they don't even notice us. I'm inclined to move my commander over and my... Now let's stay here because we're getting the experience points from all of them. We can level up the commander, by the way. So let's just have a look at that. Lots of choices. lots of things that we can do. We have the Bastion. That is super neat if we're defending, right? So we get a +2 combat strength for land units when defending. Really, really nice one. This one here I've needed already quite a few times, the initiative. Units can move after unpacking the commander, otherwise they're starting with 0 movement points. So this gives you an extra point. What I also really love is the leadership. 5% yields in settlements when stationed on a district. That's just super sweet, right? You get a flat out 5% boost to everything surrounding a city that you have when you're out of war, right? So if you're not needing your commander, this bonus here just kicks in. That's super sweet. For now, let's go with the Bastion though for the defensive bonus that we get because we are fighting already. Then it's probably into the logistics or assault, and then we go for leadership because the 5% is not that powerful just yet. It's getting more powerful later down the road. Next in line, we have another expansion. Iron. It would be probably the best idea to go for this one now, right? Since Iron gives me a +1 combat strength on infantry units. Perfect boost that we need right now. I wanted to go for the camel at this point, but since we're at war, let's go for the Iron to get me that boost. We are getting that boost immediately, right? So we already have Iron now in the Empire, and it's immediately kicking in for all my troops. And with that, we have a combat power of 20 now. Can I see the enemy units? I cannot see the enemy unit stats. Alright, we continue. I should probably not stick here because we have a disadvantage thanks to the terrain in this area. Can I move over here? I could, and I probably should. Also gonna move my commander 1 tile over. And that's it. Oh, there's more! There's more coming! It's full out war moving towards us right now. Okay, my Chengdu, you can once again shoot. We get another one. They should be able, perfect, to get into them. However, it was rough terrain as expected. I cannot really do that much here at the moment. Here we get the stalemate, so I'd rather defend, right? Defending is just so much more simple. The problem here is definitely those slingers. They can attack us. I might lose this unit here, so I'm going to stick it over there and just defend this area. Fortifying right now. We could start a fortification here and hope for the best. Not gonna be the end though. My archers, they can now work too, and these guys here are probably just going to defend. Yeah. Next in line, I would like to settle. It's not going to happen though anytime soon. Let's skip the turn again. I really don't want to have their attention. So let's move the settler even one further. There's a non-hostile unit waiting for me. We could have a coordinated attack with my infantry units. This gives me an extra power, an extra boost. And with that we attack them just fine. Holy cow, that's a lot of units. Now, there's something kicking in for the Chuko, and that is that they have an increased power against adjacent units, right? Of course, these are melees, so it's not ideal to have them here, but I can weaken them enough with both of my Chuko. There you go. So they're so weak now, they should not do that much damage towards my own units. Fortification comes along. These guys here are moving over. Get them out of range here. I might purchase myself another warrior unit now. Let's just do this. Because, boy, it's not looking so good here. Probably will need to pack someone in. Next in line, Luoyang, we have the Silk in line. Probably my go-to for this. For this we can go with the chicken farm or the... Yeah, let's go with the chicken farm. The wine is not my priority right now. Chicken farm and then the silk. Army commander, nothing he can do right now. We could also build temporary fortifications on all my units. This increases my defensive power. The settler's waiting another turn. This is just... It's postponing so much for me, this attack. How much longer, by the way, do we need here? 11 turns to befriend them. So this attack is could last for quite some time. Or they're retreating already, it looks like it. Another promotion available. And I think we have destroyed enough now. Let's move the settler over into my oasis and start the settlement. There you go. Looking good. We could now gather all of my units since they're already moving away. Let's do this. And let's move the commander over here, closer to my settlement here, because they probably will target this one. I'm out of slots, right? So I'm going to just skip the Tukdo. We could move them one. Oh, they have no more movement points, unfortunately. Okay, the soldier exhales slowly and rests the new against their hip. Target in sight. The soldier cocks the lever forward and back, releasing a slew of arrows in rapid succession. They look like shooting stars dancing across the sky. This is because we killed a unit with my Tuko, right? And we do have now the option of getting another Tuko out immediately. Not bad. Or we get 25 science. Let's go with the science. That's neat, because with that we finish sailing instantly. And we can immediately also go for currency. 27 turns on currency. We will need masonry at some point too, because I need to go for the wheel. And then the military training. So I need all of this here anyway at some point. I might just go for masonry now. This gives me the monument. It gives me the production on mines and quarries. And several advisors argue before Confucius. The empire's expansion has drawn the attention of many people, and the advisors wish to exploit their markets. But one refuses, stating that an open and honest relationship is the best forward path. Earn gold or get an expansion attribute point. This is just very flat out easy. We get the expansion point, and we can now use this one as well. Also, we got a scientific attribute point on top of that. Progress marches on, driven by discovery, because we have, I think, reached a threshold in my research. And I can use both of them. Also, we have the growth bonus now in G. So G can now grow a couple of times. And should we grow to the gold right away or to the food? I'm not going to buy anything so quickly, so we might just go for the food, then the gold, then the silver. The good... Yeah, it's a good overall, I think, growth that we have then here. Let's move the chicken. And chicken number... Oh, yeah, let's go for the flat desert oasis, because this gives me also a production bonus on top of that. Next off, we are suzerain. We are suzerain of Gutuida. These were my enemies at some point. Now we're suzerain. That means we can also incorporate them into my empire at some point for a whopping 240 influence. And... if we have a settlement limit, right? So this is of course not going to happen anytime soon. We can also promote their growth. This is them generating more food, so they will grow. And since at some point we might push them in, it is a sensible thing to do, but it's not something I would like to do right now. Because, you know, it could still be taken by someone else as well. And then I've grown it basically for nothing. So we're not doing that. We just accept the suzerain. We get a bonus out of that we can choose. Unfortunately, it's a warmongering city-state, so they do not give me a codex. That would have been really helpful here. Combat strength for every city-state you're suzerain of. Nah. Allows the training of the Federati land unit. Combat strength to infantry for every suzerain you are. No. None of them is really particularly good. The Hill Fort improvement provides +2 production, but once again, it's an improvement, right? It's something we need to build. So the Age of Heroes is my go-to here. Commanders earn 50% more experience. Crazy stuff. Alright, also a diplomatic attribute we got. Holy cow, lots of points. The army commander, can I make it so that he heals? Yeah. All the units, that would be ideal. Now, 3 points, 2 points we can invest. Of course, science, +1 science per age on the palace and city halls. We open up with that. So these are attributes now for Confucius, right? And I can then move down here to specialize me further. Like 25% science towards masteries. Perfect. Awesome tech. I want to get this as quickly as possible. For diplomatic, we're going with the +1 influence per age on the palace. Another nice bonus here that we get out of that. Screw happiness, right? Let's end the turn. We're at +11 influence now. And my army commander... How can we heal the warrior in the army commander? I thought if I heal the army commander, he would also heal the warrior. Are they automatically healing in an army commander or are they not? Unfortunately, the game is very vague with its information. And you cannot really find out that much more. Alright, let's move the army commander down into this area. And we could still then unpack because there is an enemy here. But I don't think he's going to attack really. I could take this guy out right now. So my Chuko. But I think they're not going to attack. So we're just going to skip it here and sleep it out. The next Chuko, let's move them up here. Might still have a go at them. Lots of movement going on over here. Kimiko we have. I think this is good. The goods that are not doing any good. They're not healing. Alright, so we need to deploy them. Right, and then I need to... I don't know if this is really the right way. And then we need to heal them manually. Seems very strange. Well, let's go ahead with it. I don't care. Actually, I do care. It's annoying. Okay, also, a council day. We have a celebration. Yeah, 20% food for 10 turns. Across everyone. Perfect. Also, we get another social policy that we can enact. +2 culture on the palace. Not very powerful. The only thing we have now, really. I'm going ahead with that as well. Can I not make him endlessly sleep, please? There you go. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I don't need those troops anywhere else right now. And you should heal. Do I need to tell him to heal every single turn? I hope not. Heal until fully healed, please. 2 turns for G. Then we get the first food bonus here. They've healed and there is an attack coming, I guess. We're just going to wait it out here. As long as the commander gets experience points, I'm happy. Blood ties unravel. On their coming of age day, a young citizen stands conflicted at the threshold of home. Wringing hands, calloused by duty, family sacred, a unified household divine. But what if somewhere out there in the world a new life waits just for them? They must strengthen the home. Culture boost is super sweet. We save 5 turns on the code of law. Ooh, so many events right now. Satisfied at last, the writer sets down their quill. They spend countless hours writing down words only to scratch them out and rewrite them. We have the choice between a codex and 75 influence. Let's take the codex, of course. It's the first one I think we have. It's being placed in the great works and it gives me a +2 science bonus. I take that. We still have 2 more slots. Thanks to the library. So you have 1 in the palace and 2 in the library. And speaking about libraries, by the way, we're at 5 here. We could turn this one into a city now. I'm going to let it grow. With every growth, we save some coin, right? But yeah, we can upgrade the first settlements we have into cities. Alright, the garden is just really neat. +5 on the food. Fishing cave, brickyard, saw pits. Now the settler is worthless to me right now. Let's go for the garden. Let's just check it out where we do have the maximum bonus. We would have it here. This is a non-used tile yet, right? So it's going to be an urban tile right away. We get the bonus here because we have the cotton adjacency bonus. And we have, I think, the water adjacency bonus. +5 food. I'm going to take this. We can have another building than here too. Okay, the city planners carefully diagram every sector. Candles burning into the night as they decide how to allocate the development budget. +1 gold in all settlements. That would be 4 more gold per turn. Or +20 food in Chang'an. Have more growth over there. Let's go with gold. Go with the gold. It's a lot of gold. Nice. We can grow again. So not the iron. The iron is now in, of course. Incense is nice, but I would like to grow towards the camel here. And we can take this one here with the happiness and food. Or this one with the food and production. Choices. If we go with this, we can also go with incense in the next turn. Let's go with the farm. It unlocks me 2 more tiles that we can then use. And this city here grows now finally into the Kaolin. This gives me the food bonus that we have. Is it equipped right away? Oh, it's a city one, so we can equip it in Chang'an, in the capital, and get the +2 food out of that right away. Nice boost here to grow the pops. Where is... Holy cow! Look at that, another massive attack. Plus an army commander? Laventa does have an army commander. Alrighty, we can do focus fire. The cool thing about focus fire is that we get a +2 combat strength for this attack. The same applies then for all the infantries that are close by. Right, so it's a pretty neat one to quickly get rid of someone. In that case, the army commander would be close for a focus attack with the infantry, whereas this unit here is close enough with my archers. So let's go ahead and do this. It wasn't a lot of damage, unfortunately. I cannot do the same thing twice, so what we can do here is now attack the army commander. This is a major victory. I don't know why his army commander is undefended. And he lost the army commander. That was a stupid move on his side. No idea why he did it. Let's stick around here. We could also rush for the slinger. That would open me up though in the back, so I'm not doing that. What an attack! You kidding me, right? Let's start fortification. And I'm probably gonna purchase another unit that we can move then over there. But by the way, having quite a bit of gold. I really don't want to spend gold right now while we are getting gold in soon, right? The bonuses from that. Destroyed a unit of mine. Very aggressive behavior there. Let's go with focus fire again. There you go. That was a lot of damage this time around. Can I move? Where can I move you? The thing is, you cannot move through units, right? I need to move around them. And seriously, Himiko, you're blocking me right now with your scout? What is this? You're supposed to like me, but you're not. Should I attack them? This gives me a major victory, destroys the unit, and gives me experience points. Let's do this. Now we can move them over to save my flank here. Okay, we can also upgrade my army commander once again. We have 2 points available. Super neat. Units can move after attacking. This is also interesting. +1 gold for each unit packed into this commander. So outside of war, we could get another 4 gold out of this. However, it's really useful to go with the assault because that additional unit movement point saves you a full turn, right? And you can move just way faster with that. Next in line would be Bulwark. The land units within the commander's radius complete fortifications 1 turn faster. So within 1 turn you have a fortification up and running. Extremely powerful. There's more coming. What is going on? Look at that. We kind of like need to protect G here for another 3 turns. Holy moly. Yeah, we can kill this unit. It's the slinger that worries me the most, though. Let's build the bulwark. We should finish this next turn already. This guy here needs to back off. He's pretty much dead. We do get the next Choco coming in. And can I? Nah, I cannot. They're out of range for everyone here at the moment, so I need to move them 1 step further. The warrior is there. Who should we destroy? We can destroy this unit, we can destroy this unit, or we can damage those. Let's damage the slingers. They're doing too much damage. Oh, I cannot do this anyway. It's not a clear indication, right? Because when I hover over it, it shows me that they can attack, when in fact they cannot do it. And yeah, it's strange. The UI is just very inconsistent with what it does at the moment. It's not always clear. Let's go for these guys here. Nice damage. We get more experience points again. Can I use my army commander for the focus fire still yet? No, I can't do that. We can build the defensive perimeter though. This unit could do it, but that wouldn't make much sense, so let's not do it. He really wants to get G for some reasons, it seems. Okay, they're backing off again. We got the next tech unlock, the masonry, which gives me now bronze working, and the wheel. Both of them are... I mean, the wheel is useless, except the mastery gives me a codex, and we need that at some point. So the Chuko get a tier 2 upgrade with the bronze working. That is just sweet. However, now that we are in this area here, I'm going with currency. We've also sped it up now to 14 turns, and the currency gives me then the specialists. In 7 turns we could potentially get a specialist. That's the thing here. G can grow again towards gold now. I would like to go, and I'm going with the farm over there because we unlock the vegetated river over there as well down the road. By the way, nah, the gypsum is out of reach here. That's okay though. As long as I'm getting my silver and my gold, I'm fine. Killed another unit. I should be able to kill you, to attack you now. We could also move into G at this point. There you go. This was a lovely one. And my warrior here stays in its fortification. Fortifications have been finished already, right? Super fast. And there's no slingers now that would attack us anytime soon. There's more coming from the side. Holy cow. I did not see them coming. Super nasty. Closing in now on my army commander. It's not a big deal though. Let's have a look. There's also no way to focus fire this guy here. Look at the damage. That was just a lot. So I'm going to quickly dispose this one here. If I move over there, it's rough terrain, right? Yeah, we're going to lose all movement points. And we're not going to be able to attack. I cannot do that. I can move into G though, with my art, Nah, let's not do this. Let's move up there and then attack them. They're almost down now. Fortification here stands. My army commander is getting just totally leveled up with all of this. That's the advantage of it. And we have befriended La Venta. There you go. The fighting is over, at least for now. It's good though, because the army commander is now level 3 already. Super sweet. Any other points? We have still one more point that we gained that we can still use. And yeah, let's go for the logistics of the gold that we can go with now. So if I pack him up now with all the units that are close by, we do get a nice boost of gold in as well. Only 4 we can carry at the moment though, but that's okay. Okay, and then you can rest over here. What is going on over here? It looks like Benjamin Franklin is attacking Good Judah. Yep, they might be attacking him. You probably could take it over. He would be at my doorstep then. Should I use influence on pushing them with military units? That's the question. I can do this. 6 influence. Doesn't seem... Yeah, it's 6 turns of influence worth. We could protect them with that. I could also use the influence to befriend this city-state over here, right? Decisions. On top of that, Friedrich wants a cultural exchange. With a bit more additional influence, we could get 6 culture per turn. And culture is really powerful right now. I'm going to accept this one just for now. And let's just see. Bolstering a unit. Would that make sense here? He's got 3, the army commander, 4 coming in. He's got a settler over there. And he's got 2 units. A very good archer unit over there, level 2. There's another attack coming from up here. It's a trade ship though. I guess, even with another unit, this city-state can't be helped anymore. Also, it's not a city-state I really need to integrate into my empire. It's not very powerful. It has crappy resources around it, right? So it's not something you can work on that much. So I think I'm just giving it up for now and hope that they survive on their own. If not, then we have Benjamin Franklin here. Most likely. We'll just see what it really comes. Because I would like to use the influence on befriending this one. This is just a very powerful city-state over there. Lots of juicy resources. Like the pearls over there. The cotton, again. Direct access to my western ocean side. So yeah, I really want to befriend them and take them over at some point too. The same goes with Laventa. And I still have 2 more spots up here for settlements, right? So we should be fine. Alright, we finished the next construction. That was my... Wait a second, we finished the library. That's super sweet. 22 science. I also like the monument. Science, culture and influence out of one building that is quickly to build. Let's go ahead and get the monument over there as well with its nice juicy adjacency bonuses. We're really out of influence. And I think that's it for now. Let's end the turn. Yeah, there's lots of movement here. But they're protecting themselves just fine right now. Looks good for them. We have another growth possible over here. I think it's a silk now. There you go. Silk we have in the empire. We can now assign this one to my capital to get the 10% culture out. Not that much, but it's gonna accumulate over time. Now also, Chengdu will have 7 pops in the next turn. This is then the moment when I finally move it into a city. Then we have several cities going for us. Court of Laws. We have the merchants. And we can start with a trade route. Also, influence per turn on the oratory. Instead of the culture. To influence or culture? I think we're going with the... A +1 production science on the palace is just really weak. Let's go ahead and get the influence out of that. So that's leading us to 15 influence now per turn. That's a bit faster. And Chengdu finally can be converted into a city. Let's do this. There you go. A new city we have. Luoyang we could also convert, I think, already. 650 gold. That's not that far away. But Chengdu is. And with that, we can now, yeah, get more stuff done here. Especially for the food. I would like to start with a library, though. I need the science. And let's build the library up here. And we can grow towards the incense as well. Can we already grow towards it? Wait a second. Why can we not get this one now? It's not within enemy territory. Probably because this hasn't been finished yet? Why can I not claim my incense over here? Not the end of the world, we can go for the camel. Let's go with the camel. Camel is really sweet. Where is it? It's over here. I don't want to have it over here. I want to have the camel in my capital. Let's get the silk out again. Move the camel in. There you go. Look at that. And get the silk in again. With that, with the camel, we have unlocked now 2 additional slots of resources in the capital that we can use. Now, we've also finished the Code of Laws. That means I have another civic available to choose from. And we get a bunch of interesting ones right now. The citizenship takes a long time, right? 34 turns. And it would lead to 25% increased food in towns. Super sweet. That is something that we can go with. The public life gives me another culture boost. We could go for mastery down here. Gives me a +2 food on all settlements. Nice, actually. But I think I'm going with the Han Civics now. We have the sea over here, 11 turns it takes, and this increases my settlement limit by 1. So we can have another settlement going. Let's go ahead. We have a trader that we got out of the Code of Laws. So where should we go with him? Bazette would be a trade route that gives me 5 resources plus 12 coin. And it belongs to Friedrich. Friedrich is also our friend, so that should be fine. Where is Bazette? It's far away. But it's safe, right? Because we got Chengdu here. And from here, it's just this coastal site that we are going down to Basset. So this looks like a safe trade route too. Let's move. And start the first trade route. So they're on their way now. Moving over the roads and then over the water. Benjamin Franklin. I hope you're not going for an attack here right now. What is this? He's got a lot of movement. The thing is he fleeing from the Goths? Or is he moving towards us? We'll just see. Nah, okay. He's moving up to the Goths again. We can grow in the capital. I don't have my specialist yet. The thing is, there's no real child that I would get like right now. This one here probably for the food and the production. This one here gives me 2 food and coin. I might also save up this growth here. I think I cannot do this right now to get the specialist. So let's go with the food and get the fishing boat. That's a powerful one. Let's go with the food and the coin. Okay, ooh, nice. We have the influence to go with a research collaboration with Himiko. That's +6 science per turn. It's a really sweet boost. We have enough gold for another city. Let's go ahead. City number 3 we have with that. Luoyang. And we can now also start the construction of buildings over here. So the granary is usually my go-to. First, because you get a nice food bonus out of that. And what we can do here is not... Nah. We cannot grow in too many directions there anymore, this one. So I might have the granary really just on an empty tile. And we can improve it then to an urban tile. G has another way to grow, so it's probably the wine now. Yep. 10% culture when in a celebration. +2 happiness in the capital. And then we have the gold unlocked. There you go. Now we can go for the gold in the next growth in 12 turns. +2 per turn. Next in line, we have the resource. Where's my wine? It's global. Wine is global. Nice. Didn't know that. Next turn, 63. Currency, 3 more turns. Okay, we get 25 signs from La Venta. Emissaries. I don't know if it kicked in. Because it didn't change anything on my research. And 25 signs from Wireseong. And this finishes currency though immediately. Gives me the specialist finally. And my way towards the mastery of this. Don't forget, I'm not going for masteries just yet. Because we're getting the 25% mastery boost out of my cultural bonus. So I might be moving towards bronze working. Because this goes into engineering. The engineering will have then the mathematics, which is then the academy that we need for finishing the era. So I need to push towards that. And every single one of these masteries should give me a codex. There it is, codex. Here we gain 2 codices. Here we gain another codex, right? So we are going to push them, of course. But only once we have the boost for it. Capital. Oh. Not like we have. I could go with a research initiative here. This gives me 25% more science for the city. And I can cancel it anytime. Because there's not really anything I would push right now. The altar probably for the Pantheon that we can activate then here. We are also very low on production in the capital. So perhaps we just go with the sawmill. We can have it then up here beside the camp. There's no real adjacency bonus. We just turn this one into an urban tile then. I could also move... I could have it here. Let's do that. Because with that, we can now move the pop to another tile. And we can move it, there you go, to the horses. Gives me production, happiness, the horses, and the food. Awesome. Very good. The next library is about to be finished. There's the granary, then the library. Where's 10 turns for the gold? And can we purchase a settler? No, we cannot do this. I can also not train a settler, right? There it is, settler. Let's actually push the settler before the saw pit. Might even purchase the saw pit at some point, but we will unlock another settlement limit soon. Okay, we finished the library. That's great stuff. Probably should grow again. The bath here. We can have it on the river tile and turn it into an urban tile with that as well. A sensible thing to do here. We got 112 influence. We could start a research collaboration with Benjamin Franklin. Let's do this. He accepts. Perfect. With that, we get +6 science out of this. And since we're pushing for research, we have to get more in now. We're in the phase of the game now where we should really push science. There's the settlement limit, and we get a +1 science build on science buildings, right? Super sweet as well. Next civic. We need both of them anyway if I want to go for Junzi. And Junzi gives me 10% capital, a 10% science on the capital, and +1 science from specialists on top of my own bonus already. Super sweet. I probably have to go for it now, because I don't know how much longer this era will last, right? We are not going to be able to finish all of it. Just not possible mathematically. So I'd rather go with, yeah, these, and this one gives me +2 influence on the palace quite early. I'm gonna push this. Also an events, gold or culture. Let's go for culture. Saves me a turn on the culture research. Let's end the turn. 69. Bazet has arrived. We can now start our first trade route. This is gonna be a nice one. There you go. Activated just like that. Also with that, we get 2 of the Kaolins in. That is just super sweet. I would like to go for G, that G gets one. Can we do this? No, it's a city bonus. This one is a normal bonus. G town. How much longer until we could upgrade this one? Oh, 1,000 gold. That's just a lot. Yeah, let's go for the capital with 1, because that gives me more specialists. By the way, with that, we have the Silk Road milestone achieved. It's not my main priority, right? It's just a natural bonus you get. It's because we have now so many resources that we're using. So that's that. Let's also use one of them on Luoyang City, because we can grow the city then faster, and with that more specialists down the road as well. Granary being finished here. Just now. And with that, I would also like to work on the library now here. I can turn this one into an urban tile. We're doing this. And with that, I get another point out. And this I can turn into a specialist now. There's not anything else I would like to grow really right now. And look at the specialist bonus. It's +4 science and +2 culture, right? For this specialist here. It reduces the happiness and the food consumption or food production of the city. But the 4 science and 2 culture is just really sweet. So let's go ahead and get us the first specialist in. It's not in the capital. It's in one of my smaller towns. But it's okay. Because we get the boost, and the boost is just sweet. By the way, Friedrich loves us. Laventa gives me a bonus. No codex. What is going on? Receive a free technology when you become suzerain of a city-state. Science buildings receive +1 science for every city-state you're suzerain of. Nah, these are all very bad. Allow the construction of the step pyramid. This is a science building, +2 science. We're suzerain of 2 of 3 city-states, right? But it's going down over the course of the game. So this bonus here right now kicks in now, but we're going to lose it again. This gives me... No, when you become suzerain, this is the worst one. Garden of Wonders, that would be 60% production increase for science buildings right now. Also not bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Garden of Wonders. I like that bonus. Let's go with the culture boost again. Saves me another turn. Why is Benjamin... No, that's the Wire Song over there. No, it's Benjamin Franklin. Why is he over here with his troops? Okay, we get a suzerain bonus again. It's the same thing, unfortunately. Where's the codex? These are science-based city-states. They should give me a codex, actually. Science buildings receive the +1 science, yeah. Or we go with the step pyramid now. We have a nice production boost towards them. Construction boost, right? And river tiles. We could build one here. The capital doesn't have a river tile at all. There is a river tile here, and there's 2 or 3 river tiles here. It's not like we can build so many of them. Or I'm going with the science boost. It's a +3 science per turn starting immediately. It's neat. Let's go ahead with that. Better than nothing, really. Otherwise, these bonuses were just very bad, right? Yep. I'm saving my influence now to get these collaborations with them, right? That's just the best thing that you can have. So if I go ahead, research. We have research now with all of them going. So far so good. Turn 73. We're about to finish bronze working and about to settle yet again. And that we're doing in the next episode of Civ 7. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.